Good evening, everybody. This is Ron Pope, Chief of Operations and Marketing over here at Leafit, and welcome to the Inner Circle webinar. And guys, the Inner Circle is where we bring leaders to you so that they can tell you the golden nuggets that they're teaching their teams to create duplication and just a massive amount of building in a short amount of time. If you're sitting there and your team's not exactly the size that you want it to, or you're not finding that environment within your team that you're looking for, things just maybe aren't happening the way that you had hoped. Well, that's what this call is all about, is to be able to pour into you guys so that you can create duplication from you down and build the largest team that you've ever had and the best income that you've ever had from a home-based business. So that's exactly what we're going to do here tonight. But on top of that, let me encourage you to stick around till the very end of this webinar, because if you missed last night's Jumpstart webinar, tonight I'm going to give you another sneak peek of the new back office and the new website that are about to go live. All right, so stick around to the very end and we'll cover all of that. I'll also give you guys some updates on the app. Now, I know there's some new folks on the webinar here this evening, so let me just cover real quick what is Leafit. It's the first social network to actually share the revenue back with our users when the content they post generates a sale. So what we're doing there is we're tying together social networking, network marketing, and e-commerce. It's never been done before, and it's very, very exciting. We have over 20,000 retailers that we work with worldwide. It's a free install through the iTunes store, currently for iOS 7.0 and above. However, we do have other developments underway right now, which is the PC and Mac desktop version, which will allow anybody to access our social network. And we have the 2.0 version being currently worked on, which will make us a full-fledged social network. Okay. Once the desktop and 2.0 and everything are underway, getting close to launch, then we'll kick off the Android version as well. And so all of these things are coming your way in the near future. So I'm excited to make those announcements. Guys, this is a patent pending product. All right, so that means that you have first to market. We've protected our business model, and we continue to update our patent and protect it as we roll out new features and things like that. So it'll stay in a pending status until we at Leafit are ready to actually make it a full patent. So if you're not familiar with what the pending portion of that means, it just simply means that we're in control of it. We've already got our patent rolling at this point. So very exciting. Let's talk about the market that we have here, because it's a proven market. It's not a new market. It's one that's been around for a while. Some very large companies are playing in this market. If you look over here at the right, you got Facebook, came out in 2004. They have over 1 billion users right now. You got Pinterest down at the other end with over 70 million users. All right, and then you got Instagram, Twitter, and it leads us right back up here to Google Plus again with over 540 million users. Incredible. What I love about the social media industry is the rate at which it grows and creates opportunity. And that had a lot to do with us giving you guys the opportunity to participate with Leafit and help build the network, rather than just taking traditional routes and building it without the network marketing side to it. We wanted to offer a really good viral business model to this industry. Now, let's take a look here at the number of pictures that are being posted every single day, because with Leafit, you snap a picture, you tag a product to it, and then you post it, all right, and you create that leaf. It starts with the picture, okay? So down here at the left, we've got Pinterest with 20 million pictures being uploaded every single day. Let's take a look at Google Plus again, 214 million pictures uploaded every single day, and then we've got Facebook there at 350 million plus pictures being uploaded every day. What blew me away is I found out just about 2 weeks or so ago when the report was released that Facebook is not actually the one with the most pictures being uploaded daily. It's actually Snapchat with over 400 million pictures. And that's not that old of a company, guys. There was another social network that actually launched in March, and this last month they started going viral, and they're now getting 50,000 new users every single hour. So you want to talk about potential, you want to talk about explosion in a market and having the ability to literally overnight change your financial situation. That's what we've brought to you guys here. Let me show you some of the different markets that we've tied together. We have, starting off with the social networking, okay, over 2 billion users. So that's the market that you have to tap into. But that's up almost a billion users since 2011. I'm going to show you some projections here in just a second, too, that I think are really going to bring it all together for the future of this business and the future of the industry. Then we got online advertising, $135 billion a year industry. Once our user base is large enough, then we're going to go ahead and introduce online advertising, which you guys will get to share in. Then we've got the affiliate and direct sales, you know, the network marketing side of it. $167 billion a year industry, up $2 billion in just the last 12 months. Then you've got the monster of them all, the e-commerce, $1.5 trillion. That's up from $1 trillion just since 2012. So what is that, a $500 billion increase in the last 2 years? Add it all together, and you guys are taking a look at a $1.8 trillion per year market that you have the opportunity now to play in by coming and getting involved with us here. Now, projections moving forward, what is going to happen with the user base? Well, if you look at this year, we've got just right around 2 billion users, and then as you go up to 2017, which is as far as we went out with the projections, look at it, it just continues to go. They're expecting close to 2.5 billion users by 2017. It's not just going to plummet off after that, guys. It's going to continue to grow. What does this mean in revenue? Well, if you look at the revenue numbers for even this year, as we just talked about, around 1.5 trillion, but it continues to go up. 2017 is going to be almost another $1 trillion per year in e-commerce sales. So if you're looking to be at the right place, the right time, with the right business model, congratulations for being here tonight, because that's exactly what you're taking a look at right now. This opportunity is not going to come around anytime soon again. It's never happened before. And you know, with our patent pending and the perfect timing for the markets, boy, I'm excited to see what happens. I believe that we're going to make a lot of millionaires through this business. And you know, if you're new on the phone here tonight, you could actually be one of those individuals with a little bit of effort into your business. But we've put everything in place, all the tools and everything that you'll need. And you know what, guys, you just need to turn the key, start the engine, and go on down the highway. So congratulations on being here tonight. Now, if you're looking for that input from the big leaders and what is it they're doing, and you know, on these calls we have leaders of all different sizes. We've got people that are coming in and just getting started with Leafit, but have already had a past of building massive organizations, and it's just a formula. They just do the same thing over and over again until rich. And that's exactly what we want to bring to you guys, is how do you do that? What exactly are they doing that's different than you? And our first speaker here tonight is a gal by the name of Coach Cathy Buchanan. And Coach is amazing. And she was brought in by a personal friend of mine that I actually met through this business, Elise Williams. And Elise and her are cut from the same mold. I mean, Elise comes out on a lot of these calls and speaks to you guys, and I don't want to make it all about Elise, but I love the fact that these two gals work so well together. I mean, look at this. She came in July 16th. She's personally referred 52 people, and her group has already exploded over 564 people. 17 years in the industry. This gal has a lot of experience. And so with that, Cathy, I know you and I were having a little bit of an echo issue, so I'm going to go ahead and mute up, and I'm going to let you take the floor.
Thanks, Ron. And somebody give me a shout out if you're not hearing me clearly. I just want to say thank you to the leadership, to Lawrence, to you, to everyone there with Leafit, for the ability to have individuals like myself, like Justin, like Elise, and all the other leaders that have been just so incredible on these inner circle calls. And nobody does that. Your openness and your transparency is so refreshing. My mantra that I live by is bring value into every conversation. And that's my goal for you tonight. I know I'm going to keep this short, as Ron has some exciting stuff to share, but I want to bring you some nuggets of something of value, so that's my goal. Whether you're on here, 3 different people, you're either on here because you heard about Leafit or the iGrownet network and you're curious, or you're an affiliate, or you're an associate. And I'm speaking to affiliates and associates right now. And those who are listening, this could be you. regardless of where you're at in the Leafit Nation, I want you to know that you have the answer, you have the solutions for people's pain. And we each have pains, things that keep us struggling, the fears that we have. One is a lack of cash flow. When you can have a solution for someone with challenges with cash flow, for one thing to be a free affiliate and still be able to monetize posting, or even for $49 to sign up and then $49 a month, it's not that much to invest in yourself. But what you're giving is, again, the cash flow. You're giving people another platform to connect and reach out to more people. Because often it is, I have no one to talk to. It's like, really? I mean, you're on Facebook, and then now with this new network that we're bringing all the platforms together, you guys, we have something so much bigger than I think any of us know. Also, you're speaking to those who are very limited in their amount of time. They work so many hours, so they are home with their kids and have a lot of things going on, or like me with a disability that really hinders my getting out and being really active. It is awesome to have something that's online, that is duplicatable, and is so powerful. So wherever you're at, you have value to bring to these people. So how can you make a difference? What I want you to know is, even if you're starting out now, or you've been with Leafit for a while and you just haven't caught fire, I want to let you know you're at the place where you're at right now, and it's okay. But you don't have to stay there. So what you want to be able to do is connect with leaders in Leafit and be watching posts that they make in groups. If you see someone else from Leafit post, take a look at what they posted, or the stories. This is what I want to share. Stories are so powerful. So if you can get away from, maybe you're not finding success, you need to kind of tweak things around and get away from kind of maybe those cookie cutter kind of posts that might be out there. I'm not talking about Leafit, but in general. And make it you, make it your voice, make it a conversation. And if you can bring in stories of people that have been successful, or someone just hit 100 people in their team, those woohoo moments, you want to go ahead and grab those. Maybe they're not on your team. Maybe they're in your upline, or maybe they're in the whole Leafit Nation. It's okay. Share those. It's being, simple like this and making it a huge tsunami very, very soon. So grab onto their stories and minimize how much you do on your timeline. Be respectful of people, so it's not all business, but do take advantage of causing curiosity and interest. And I will tell you, I have a group, a direct sales group, and it's so fun. We're definitely about relationships first and business second. So there's some people that come on and go, yeah, you're not the group I want. It's like, it's okay, it's okay. But if you're about relationships, you want to be able to build those and then get the curiosity. And I made a post this past weekend, and I talked about the new social network, and it's by invite only. Now, I'm not skewing things, because you know very well that truly it is about an invitation and having us invite someone. And that's it with that new social network that Ron mentioned, that's getting like 50,000 an hour or a day. I'm not sure what it is, but it's crazy numbers. It's that invite only. And when you can give people kind of that special feeling or limited time, people want to act on it. So I just mentioned a little bit, and I have a thread of 51 comments. Now, just so you know, probably half of those are my comments back to people. But it's just curiosity. There's no links. There's nothing there. Actually, there's a website on the page, but nobody noticed it up on my picture, because they're all saying, tell me more, how can I learn more? And so what you want to do when that happens, you want to engage with your people who are commenting. Engage with them. Make a comment of, oh, it's great, whatever, but you know what? I'm going to private message you, and I'm sending it right now. You're going to have the temptation that you want to put your link out there. I know, I've been there. Take a breath, pause, and go back to the mode of no links. Do not put a link out there. People may say, oh, come on, Cathy, come on, let's go with the link, please. It's like, no, I'll private message you. This is why there's so much value in that. because people are asking for more information. I have one gal that says, I like this. And so I don't even think I commented on her. I felt bad later, but she, down the thread, she goes, wait, I haven't gotten any private message yet. You know, what's up? So these people are asking you to engage with them through private message. And that opens up the door for a lot. Let's get to that page. What's the power of the request? For one, they've given you permission to message them. And then you have within that private message, I just love Facebook for this. In that private message, you have the whole thread of your conversations. So you can always go back and revisit that. When you do private message the individual, do it two. Make two separate messages that you're going to send to them. Put it on a sticky note if you have those on your computer. I love that. Or a Word document or whatever that makes it really easy to be able to copy and paste. And of course, put their name in it to make it very personalized. But the first message that you're going to want to do is one of, hey, you know, I'm getting back to you about your request. Yeah, this is pretty exciting. You know what? Before I send you a link, I really want to make sure that you want a link. And then just let them know. And by the way, when I do send you the link, it's actually going to be a link capture page. And let me tell you, it's so cool because it takes you on a tour of everything that's about this social network that you want to know about. And the value is that the free affiliates get these link capture pages. So I let them know what they're going to be getting so they're anticipating that. And then again, that word value, you're going to hear that from me all the time. The value is that what they're going to go and watch is they're going to then be able to duplicate even as a free affiliate. So then they'll respond and go, oh yeah, send me the link. Again, they've given you the permission. So now you can go ahead and say, okay, here's that link, da-da-da, okay? And then, you know, get back with them. I have a lot of people I need to get back to. But that's the power of that relationship. You can go back to them later and just say, hey, I want to just let you know what's going on with Leafit, etc. And just that relationship has been built. And remember, keep that relationship first, business second. So you may want to just touch base with them and see how things are going. And the timing may not be right, but it may be later. So it's all about relationships. They'll see you as an authority, an expert, and someone they want to stay connected with. So that's that stickiness. So you want to be that person of value. So the key is with direct sales network marketing. Oh my gosh, the call last night with what Ron shared that he and Rob put together that another company didn't take advantage of, and we get to. You guys, this is insane because I've been a part of a company that midway, I'd given my whole heart. Midway, they changed their policies and procedures and said, you can no longer promote any other business, and oh, by the way, your spouse can't either. And it's just like, really? So in the middle of all this, it was crazy. But what Leafit is providing an iGrow network is the fact that, for one thing, we're going to be educated on marketing. Two is we get a platform as we bring in our personals to be able to share with them what other businesses we may have. Multiple streams of income. For them to say that on a webinar, that we encourage that's okay. You guys, what we have, I'm sorry, if you're an affiliate, you know, your value, but if you see that, no company does that. They're very selfish and very me-focused. And this is not that company. We are a network, social network. And that's relationships. And people are going to have other businesses. And we all do things ethically. And you're going to be able to share your message of what your other businesses are in a very non-pressure, non-sales, which is what Leafit and iGrow Network is all about. No pressure. Who is not going to want to be a part of that? Who is not? And to be able to to share that with people, it's really, really key. And this is it in closing. You want to have personals. Why? For one thing, to be able to have that sponsor page for all of your personals. Now, you're not going to have that information that's going to be available to their personals because that's just not right. That's where it gets yucky, okay? But it's our personals. So we want to have I think the thing is the person with the most personals is going to win, right? So it's not about throwing people on the wall and seeing who sticks. It's really, let's try and like I said in the opening, let's help be the solution to a lot of people's problems, okay? Let that be our mantra, that we're there for the solutions. And get those personals and run with that. And this is what I'm going to share with. Okay, so Elise Williams, I love her. And Ron, you can talk all you want about Elise all day long, and I still would just be going, oh, that's just so wonderful, because she is my rock star and my dear, dear friend and comrade in business. And this is, what if, it just scares me to even think about this. July 16th, I get a message, and it's from Elise. I'm at the Las Vegas hotel. It's a day for me before my daughter's wedding, all by myself, having fun. I had to run to find a place for Wi-Fi. Watched the overview video. Within 5 minutes, I had it. I knew it. I signed up. That was it. I just saw the vision. That was, but let me tell you, what if? This is it. So for me, what if I said no? What if I said, not a good time. My daughter's getting married. I'm rushing off to that wedding tomorrow, and I'm going to be packed busy for 5 days. What if I would have said it's just not the right time or no? You guys, I was Elise's second person. I didn't know that in the beginning. That wasn't the key. I just knew I saw something there. I now have a team of over 550 people, 52 of my own personals. I would have missed out on building more relationships with people I already knew, Bonnie, Carla, and Jennifer. I would have missed out on having the chance to get the word out about leafit and to capitalize on incredible women, Tina, who you've heard before, Rashana, who you've heard and you'll hear on Thursday, and Sherry. And you guys, don't take those chances. Even if you're an affiliate, please, please, please share the message. Even just let people know on your Facebook page. I'm a free affiliate of this network, this social network that's coming out that you're going to want to be a part of. It's awesome. You guys share the message. We have so much. I know I've taken a lot of time, but just take action. It's not about an app. We have hope, we have choice, and we have freedom. Thanks, Ron.
Thank you so much, Cathy. I'm going to go ahead and mute you back up here so we don't have an echo. There we go. Excellent. Wow. Was I kidding, guys? No, I wasn't kidding. I mean, Cathy is dynamic. I mean, look at this resume in front of you guys here, and I'm gonna touch on that in just a second here. But what Cathy was talking about there about us allowing you guys to have multiple streams of income. I'm gonna walk you through that here in just a moment. But what we want to do here with leafit and with iGrow is create a vacuum that's going to pull anybody who's been in network marketing for very long, who's currently in it, who's building large teams. It doesn't matter who you are. We want to create a vacuum that pulls you over here where, as we become a full-fledged social network, you're bringing your teams over here to create rooms and to socialize together. But on top of that, you're also going to have the feature in the back office that Cathy was talking about that is going to allow you to share very quickly the different income streams that you have. If you've got a great lead source that you're involved in, maybe it's a networking company. I don't care. Okay, that's fine. Maybe you're involved with some tools company or something that you're getting a really good service from, and you want to just share that as well, or whatever streams of income you have. We believe in multiple streams of income. All right. I was taught a very, very long time ago through a multi-billionaire mentor of mine that you should have 6 to 7 streams of income, of which many of those need to be passive. So who are we to sit here and tell you guys you can't have multiple streams of income? Instead, we're going to embrace that, which is going to break the walls down and give you guys the ability now to go out and talk to any of the leaders in the industry and say, hey, come on over here. We're okay with you being involved in your current business. You don't have to give that up. So that was kind of what she was talking about. I'll show that to you here in just a moment. I love her takeaway close where she is talking to people about the network, but then won't share the link except for in a private message. I think that's great. Talk about, okay, so I say this all the time, guys. I talk about amateurs recruit, okay, but professionals sort. That is perfect. What Cathy just went through. That is perfect. That's a perfect example of it. That is called sorting. Finding your leaders, the ones that you want to run with. As she said, you don't need to throw mud at the wall and hope something sticks. Instead, you're the professional. Find 3 to 5 good people and start working with them. Take them by the hand, teach them everything that you're doing, and duplicate through your group. Once they've got legs and they become that leader that you just help them become, then you grab 3 to 5 more. All right, and you're always just working with a small group of individuals and duplicating. Now, if you are doing this full time, you might be able to work with 10 individuals at one time. All right, but don't get yourself too overwhelmed, because you need to give everybody that personal touch, that personal attention, because you are building a network, a social network here. So make sure you don't recruit and leave people behind. Now, I want to make a special announcement here at the same time that I have Cathy still on the screen. You guys, listen, if Governor Gary Locke saw her potential and made her, okay, as you can see here on the screen in front of you, made her the voice of the home-based business industry in 2002, he obviously saw some potential. We saw the potential. Elise has brought Cathy to us, and once I met Cathy, I knew this is a gal that I build a team for a lifetime. All right, I've got folks that I still work with from a decade ago, 20 years ago. I still stay in contact. I look for talent, and then I bring those individuals in closer, because those talents, I don't have to be the smartest one on the team. I just got to have good people around me, right? Well, that's the same thing you guys want, because we're building this company together. So you want good people that are advising the corporate office. And so what we have done here is we created something called the Associate Advisory Board, which, if you're new, maybe you haven't heard of that, but it's a group of individuals from the field, from all over the globe, that are just like yourself, that have talents and skills that have been brought to our attention. So we've created this Associate Advisory Board, where before we roll things out, we show it to them first. They look at it, they give us their feedback, we make some tweaks and adjustments, and we come out with things that everybody can feel proud of. All right, that's what the Associate Advisory Board is. And guys, I'm excited to announce that Cathy Buchanan is our newest Associate Advisory Board member. She just got added today. Cathy, I know you're on mute right now, but I just want to say congratulations on the addition to the Associate Advisory Board. We're excited to have you on there. With that, I'm going to go ahead and let's go on to our next speaker. Cathy, again, thank you for your time and your dedication to the company. The next speaker that I want to bring out here is Justin Halladay. Justin has been on a couple of our Inner Circle webinars before. This guy is dynamic as well. He has got the whole leadership thing down to a T. He's got another full-time business that he's running, and talk about being able to balance, life. He's done an exceptional job. And I see one thing I need to change on your slide. Has been in Leafit a little over 2 weeks. It's actually been since August 1st. 85 personally referred, 226 in his team, and it's growing each and every day. Justin, are you with me? You might be on mute, my friend.
There we go.
Excellent, excellent. Justin, I'm going to go ahead and give you the floor and just let you kind of pour some golden nuggets into the folks on the webinar tonight. And so go ahead and take it away, Justin.
Appreciate it, Ron. Thanks again for having me out, and an opportunity here to share some info with the group. First, let me also congratulate Cathy for joining the AAB. You folks had an opportunity to hear her for the first time, and she does bring a wealth of encouragement, motivation, and success experience to the team. I myself am motivated, and that's certainly a difficult one to follow. Second of all, let me go ahead and just congratulate all of you folks for being a part of this webinar tonight. Whether this is your first one and a friend of yours, or somebody had invited you out, shared a link with you, or you've been listening to these for weeks on end, you're here because you've made a decision. You made a choice to attend this event because maybe you want to change your life. Maybe you're looking for a lifestyle change. Maybe you're looking, like Cathy said, some additional income. Whatever it is, you're here today because you made a decision to join us and to get some additional information. Or maybe you're at the point where you're already an affiliate or have already upgraded your subscription to an associate. Congratulations for being here. I'm going to be short and sweet tonight, guys, and I really just want to go ahead and share a couple of things with you. This business that we're in, this network marketing business, is a business of ups and downs. You know, you may sign up, 10 people one week, and then you may feel like nobody's signing up for the next couple of days, and so it's an up and down business. Be honest with you, most of the time we hear rejections, although my interjection on that is there aren't many objections to leafit, but this business is an up and down business. And one thing I've learned over the last few years, I do have about a year of experience in network marketing, but I've been looking at network marketing opportunities for about 3 years and waiting for the right timing, finding the right leaders that I can get involved in and learn the craft from. And one of the things I've learned is to be successful in this business, or really in any business out there, is a word: consistency. It's about being consistent in your efforts. Consistency is defined as an unchanging in achievement or effect over a period of time. Unchanging in achievement or effect over a period of time. Some synonyms that you may be familiar with or may feel like are your own characteristics: dependable, expected, persistent, steady, unchanging, undeviating, unfailing, unvarying. No matter where you're at in your week, if it's an up, if it's a down, remain consistent. Continue to plug away. Share the opportunity. Tell friends. Invite family. Go out there and give somebody this opportunity to become part of leafit. Be consistent in what you do, regardless of what outcome you're currently experiencing. And I tell you, folks, I guarantee with consistency will come success. The opportunity that we have here truly is an opportunity. I mean, you saw the statistics. It's not a new market. It's a proven market. We're not asking people to change what they're doing. We're only asking them to continue what they're doing, only receive some income for it. I love what Cathy was saying, just to reinforce the fact that, and the groups will refer to it as spamming, and so if you're constantly just about spamming your link, you're certainly going to get some here and you're going to get some there, and they're going to stumble onto your opportunity and sign up. But those are ones that you may never actually get a chance to connect with, groom, and grow and pour into, like Elise and Cathy do to their team, which is why their duplication numbers are so successful. And so just continue to share the opportunity, continue to share the link. If you're here for the first time and this is your, you haven't signed up yet, you're here for a reason. Find that person that invited you, go back and grab their link. Start as a free affiliate if that's where you're at financially, but the $49 investment will be the best investment that you've made. I can tell you from experience, like Ron said, I've been in a little over 2 months now, and I'm already profitable from leafit. I mean, I was receiving checks, income from leafit before the app had launched, and so it truly is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Listen, guys, I appreciate being able to come out and talk tonight. I don't want to take too much time, and so just make sure, folks, you stick around for some of the exciting stuff that Ron's going to go ahead and talk about that we're rolling out here, and just to steal what Cathy said, be a part of the leafit Nation. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Justin. Appreciate that. It was a short message, but it was very meaningful, and I love the fact that you bring up consistency. One of the things that I like to teach people is do something every day. Stay active, because as soon as you step back, even for a day, and you become inactive, it becomes really, really easy to internalize excuses on why you can't do something today, and then tomorrow comes around and well, I'd rather go do this. So then you don't do anything in your business again, and before you know it, it's been a week, and then 2 weeks, and then a month, and you're going to do it. You're going to get back to it. But you just got things going on right now. So be consistent. As Justin says, even if it's just an hour a day, do something. And the best way to do that, guys, is tonight before you go to bed, every night before you go to bed, make a list of what you're going to do tomorrow when you get home from work, or if you don't have a job, tomorrow when you get up. What are you going to do? What are the top 10 things on your list? Have a plan to succeed tomorrow, or you already plan to fail. All right, and I don't think anybody on this webinar today plans to fail, or you wouldn't be here. All right, don't let procrastination get in your way. Just continue to push forward and build your business. And you know what? Some of you on the webinar, your business is going to grow quicker than others. But either way, just understand the viralness of the industry in which we're in and embrace it. You know, go after it. Let people know I'm involved. Be proud of it when you say it. I'm involved in the first social network that's going to share the revenue back with the users when the content they post generates a sale. And I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? I was going through the director's cut today for the Enterprises Television show that we did with Terry Bradshaw. And as soon as there's a couple little edits we want to have, and then we're going to give it back to him, and it's going to air in the near future here. I believe in the next 30 days it'll be airing 20 times nationally with Terry Bradshaw being the host. And I got to tell you guys, it's going to be on Bloomberg TV and Fox both. It's really good. Okay, really good. I mean, talk about something that's going to cause this business to go massively viral. You guys are going to be able to relate to that TV show and say, you know, I'm with the first social network that's going to share the revenue back with the users when the content they post generates a sale. Maybe you saw the coverage on us on the Enterprises Television show with Terry Bradshaw. It aired on Fox and Bloomberg. How would you like to be able to say something like that, guys? That's what's coming, and it is really, really good. So put a little carrot out there in front of you, but just, you know, as soon as we can't breach our agreement with them, so we can't release it before they do. But boy, I cannot wait till that airs nationally. It's going to be very, very exciting for all the teams out there. So Justin, again, thank you so much for your time and coming out and sharing with us here this evening. We are going to press forward here. I want to talk to you guys real quick about the app update. What's going on with the app? Well, we fix bugs each and every day. Okay, with a robust app like what we have right now, it's expected when we roll out that there's going to be bugs to fix. And just rest assured that we're doing that in the background. We're exactly where we're supposed to be right now. Okay, the duplicates that were showing up in the social network, they're taken care of. Those are gone. The 502 error code, if you guys, now not everybody was experiencing these bugs, but I just want to show you some of the bugs that we took care of this week already. The 502 error code, 502 error code, not area code, error code that was showing up, that's gone now. There's no more issues posting leafs. I know some people were having some issues. And understand that we're on multiple different servers. So some servers might not be having this issue. So if you have people in your downline that are saying, hey, I'm having this problem and you're not experiencing it, they may be on a different server. Okay, so I'm going to go through some protocol with you guys here in a second to report bugs. But we believe that we've got pretty much all the bugs taken care of at this point until the updates and new versions and things like that come out. Every time we do an update or a new version, we just expect bugs to happen. It's just what's going to take place. Who was it? It was Lawrence was just telling me. I think it was Amazon or Google. I can't remember which one it is, but they got like 1 million bugs in their system right now. But people don't realize it. You know, I mean, you might run into a problem, and it's just expected. You know, it's okay. But anyway, so the server issues are taken care of as well. We're working on the bugs for the Facebook and Twitter. I guess some people are having issues sharing on those. We've located the problem, and it's being worked on. And the nice thing is the problem that was keeping people from pushing over to Facebook and Twitter is something we can fix without having to go back through the iTunes store to wait for an update. So as soon as it's done, we'll push it, and you guys will have the ability to start sharing on those. Let's see. The next update is already being worked on, and hopefully it'll be going out here in the next few days. Version 2.0, the major one that's going to make us a full-on social network with full-on commenting and likes and all that stuff. The version 2.0 is underway right now, so that's pretty exciting. We got the desktop version is also underway. I'm probably as excited about the desktop as I am about 2.0 because once the desktop version hits, anybody and everybody can access it. You don't have to be on an iDevice. So that's pretty exciting. That's underway right now. The completion date on those, I'm going to withhold that any kind of completion date because anytime we go in with programmers, best case scenario, 6 to 8 weeks, but you know, it could be longer. So you never know when you start going down the different rabbit holes and working on all the different little angles that pop up. So anyways, the app right now, guys, it's personally, I think it's incredible. I am blown away with it. I don't get hung up on little bugs here and there. I didn't have any bugs. I was on a good server, so I didn't have to experience that. So if you were somebody who was experiencing some bugs, my apologies. But like I say, we've got probably 95% of them fixed right now. And then when we fix the Facebook and Twitter, I don't think we have any bugs left at that point. And like I say, until we push the next update. I think it's incredible. But guys, what you need to understand is it's only 5% of where it's going to be in the next 12 to 24 months. Okay, so even though it's really cool right now, Lawrence, our CEO, has so many new things that he wants to add in that you guys might be sitting there going, well, if it just had this or it just had that. And I've done that. I've gone through a list of stuff with Lawrence. He's like, yep, it's right here. And then he shows me, his wireframe, and I can see exactly where he's got everything mapped out. And, we sit in front of the large whiteboard that we have at the office, and he goes through things, and I'm just literally blown away with the way his brain works. I mean, he is a user experience expert. And so I think you guys will be pretty excited to see, all the different versions and updates that are being worked on and will be coming out. We work extremely long days in the background to complete the features, enhancements, and bug fixes. So, if sometimes you guys don't hear something from us for a few days, doesn't mean we're out of business, doesn't mean we went away. It means that we're head down and we're working. And, what I mean by head down is we don't look up for a moment. We just keep on plowing through it to get you guys all of these features and enhancements and things as quickly as we can. And since we are a startup, I mean, we have a limited, corporate team and things. I don't think we're small by any means, but we have a limited number of people that we can utilize. So we're all wearing multiple hats, and start the day 8 o'clock, and before you know it, it's midnight, and it happens day in and day out. We expect the input from you guys. So if you're experiencing any kind of bug right now, we want that input. This is your company too, guys, and you can be part of the solution. So what you need to do is go through the protocol that we have put in place. Let me walk you through it right now, actually. And you guys are more than welcome to screenshot this protocol. But if you're in your app, you're experiencing a bug, what I want you to do is go to your profile, click on the icon in the upper right-hand corner. This is in the app, okay? Click on the icon in the upper right-hand corner. Looks like a little gear. Click on Contact Us, and then step 4, you need to make a choice. Do you want to report an issue, make a suggestion, or do a general inquiry? All right? Step 5, submit the issue. And once you submit the issue, if you're looking for feedback on it, you want to know that we got it, give us 24 to 48 hours because that's about how long it's taken our customer service right now to get back to folks. Some things are done in real time. Other things, again, take 24 to 48 hours for customer service to get back with you. But here's what we need to know, and be extremely specific when you report this. It helps us, rather than us wasting time to try and recreate whatever bug you're having. And like some of the bugs that we fixed this week, it took forever to recreate them because we weren't having them on the servers that we were on. Okay, so be very specific. Include your app username. Include exactly what the problem is, exactly the steps you took to get there, what type of device or phone you're using, and the type of operating system that you're on. All right, so that is what you need to do if you're inside the app. So go ahead and screenshot that. I'll wait a second. This will be going up in the new back office as well here right after it goes live. Let's say you can't even get into your app. How do you report then? Well, you're going to go to your back office. You're going to follow similar steps. In the back office, you're going to click on support, and then you're going to click Contact Us and submit a support ticket. It takes 24 to 48 hours, again, to get back in touch with you, but make sure you submit all the same information, all right, the same information that you would have if you were inside the app. We need to know all the exact info on how you got there, all right? Now, let's go ahead. I'll wait a second, take a screenshot if you need to. All right. Next thing I want to talk to you guys about is how to download it. If you're new here tonight and you don't have the app on your phone yet, this is what you need to do. You need to go through the normal process to join. What is that? Well, get your sponsor's username, Okay, go to the replicated site. I'll cover this again at the end of the webinar as well. But go to the replicated site and join either as a free affiliate or as a paid associate. Once you've joined, then click on the banner in your back office to download the app. I always suggest everybody go in your back office with the device that you want to actually put the app onto. I mean, obviously, it makes it easier when you click the banner if you're on the device you want it on. That banner will take you directly to our page in the iTunes store, and you can download the app from there. Okay. Now, if you're sitting there going, "Oh my gosh, I've already downloaded the app. I forgot to join the company as a free affiliate or a paid associate," that's okay. What you need to do now is you need to go back and join the company now. So you link up with your sponsor and use the exact same information that you use, the same email and everything that you used when you downloaded the app. All right. And if you're joining the company and then you go to download the app, make sure you use the same information you used when you joined the company. So you can just do that in the reverse and get yourself connected there. So if you're a sponsor and you've already had somebody go and download the app but they did not join with you before doing it, that's how you fix the problem. Just have them now join the company using the same information they used when they downloaded the app. Okay, so it makes a complete loop there. Excuse me. What is iGrow? If you guys haven't heard that term around, iGrow Network is actually a social media marketing company. And no, we didn't sell off the marketing to the Leafit social network. It's actually the same principles, the same owners. We just chose to separate the network marketing from the actual social media and make the social media, the Leafit products, a product of iGrow. Okay, so the iGrow network has the exclusive right to market all of the Leafit products. But what it's also done, guys, by being a social media marketing company, is it's opened the door wide open for us to bring in other products now that Leafit never would have brought in because we didn't want to convolute the social network. Okay, but the problem was already starting to happen where people are going, is this a social network or is this a network marketing company? And because of the posts that were going on the internet and stuff, we basically saw the future of our goal. Okay, the future of this company, guys, is we expect to have about 1 million plus networkers. Okay, but at the same time, we expect to have over 100 million users for the social network. That's our goal. We want a million networkers building their businesses and 100 million users. And that's what you're going to see as you're building your company, is that a lot of people are just going to come in to use the social network, and they may not be interested in doing the network marketing side. But that's okay, because when they come in to use the network, remember, they're posting content and tagging a product to it. Anytime they make a sale, you're still making a commission override on that as being one of the associates with us. All right? So whether they're a free affiliate or a paid associate, either way, you have the opportunity to make money. But iGrow is the social media marketing company, so we can bring in other tools and things that you guys can turn around and sell to consumers and things like that. So it opens the opportunity wide open. When I say tools, that's actually kind of a bad word in the network marketing industry, because the authorities don't allow us to commission tools. So I'm not referring to a tool that is specific to growing just iGrow or just Leafit. Okay, I'm talking about tools that you'll need, like the iGrow University. All right, what does iGrow University teach you? Well, if you want to build your Leafit social network and you want a bunch of affiliates and associates coming over here and making sales, so you get those e-commerce overrides, what better way to do that than for us to teach you, okay, through the university, how to effectively build, maintain, and maintain a online marketing campaign. And if you're going to market online, why not tap into the social networks that are out there, which is one of the fastest growing industries in the world today? So that's exactly what we want to teach you. Now, the university becomes a tool, but a tool that you can use to build any business, online, offline, traditional, or networking. It doesn't matter. The university will teach you how to get that online presence. All right? So when I talk about a tool, that's what I'm referring to. I'm not referring to a like our sales funnel, okay? Our sales funnel, our lead capture pages, those are tools that are specific to iGrow and specific to Leafit, so therefore we could never commission those. Since we can't commission them, we don't charge on them, okay? So we have dumped a tremendous amount of resources into the sales funnels. Matter of fact, we're doing a sales funnel right now for iGrow Network, that you guys will receive here hopefully in the next couple of weeks, maybe sooner. I'm pushing the teams really hard to get all that done for you guys. But that's something we give you. The tools I'm referring to are ones that can be used to build any business, all right? And those are commissionable. Now, what's the status with iGrow? The new website's complete, guys. So if you've heard us talking about a new website coming but you haven't seen anything, this is the head down working part I was talking about, where we just go for it. I mean, we work hard. I push my team. They're great. I mean, I've got guys that go shoulder to shoulder with me that will work around the clock. And the new website, it's complete. It's being integrated with the new back office. Been working with the back office programmers. And if you guys don't realize that we've got programmers for our website and developments. We've got programmers for the app. We've got programmers for the desktop version. We've got programmers on the 2.0 version. We've got programmers on the back office. Now they're all specialists in what they're working on. So lots of programmers. But anyway, so the new website is being integrated to the new back office, and we are still targeting a launch date, guys. I'm going to throw this out there, okay? I want you to keep your ear to the tracks. I want you to be involved on a daily basis, because we're shooting for a launch this week for the new back office and the new website. And I'm going to go ahead and show it to you here in just a moment. So any day now, we are literally able to be kicking this off. Which will bring it all together for you. So if you've been holding back and waiting to market until the separation of iGrow and Leafit has happened so that you can clearly market, and with iGrow, guys, we can be a lot more aggressive about our marketing now, because we don't have the concern of damaging the social network Leafit with and what do I mean by that? You guys have all experienced it. You've gone and talked to somebody about your network marketing company. Like, oh, I don't want to do network marketing. All right. Well, you could send them over to leafit.com, and they can still join your social network. Okay, leafit.com / your username. They can still join your social network. Excuse me. As just a user / affiliate. Okay. What does that mean? Well, it means that if they make sales, you still make commissions. So we can diffuse it. We can soften it up a little bit and just let it be a regular social network as well. So videos are currently being worked on. Our lead capture page video for iGrow, I'm hoping to have that in my hands tomorrow, and then we start the overview video at that point, followed by the compensation video, followed by professionally, well, these are all professionally done, but what I mean by that is a university type commercial video that we'll do around the iGrow University as well. So you'll have 4 different videos there. Sales funnel is being worked on right now. The ad copy for it is being reworked. It'll be similar to the one that we built for Leafit, since we just got that done, a couple months ago, and we're redoing it already. But this is hopefully you guys understand the reason for the separation between iGrow and Leafit. Again, same ownership and everything, but we need to separate the 2 companies. So one's marketing and one is social network. Along with the new back office and new website, right after those are up, we're going to start a 90-day blitz, guys, with the promo, a huge promo. Actually, I'm not going to go into the details about it tonight because I want you wondering. I want you to come back to these webinars and check in and find out what is this big promo that's coming. 90-day blitz. I've been doing blitz now, guys, since about 1990, about 98. Somewhere around there, 98, 2000, something like that. I can't remember exactly the first time I did it, but no, it was 1998. Anyways, what a blitz is where we from corporate, we're going to host several webinars a day. Some of the speakers on these webinars will be some of the different associate advisory board members, maybe Justin, Elise, some of these different people like that will be stepping in to help out do these different do the presentation, live opportunity presentation. It's going to be quick. It's going to be to the point. We're going to do all the telling and selling for you guys. You just need to drive the traffic. And the thing about the blitz is we're going to do it every 2 to 3 hours. So we'll have a schedule in place. And here's kind of how it's going to end. So we get to the end of the webinar. Let's say it's the first time you've been on it. And at the end, we're going to say, you guys need to get back in touch with the person who brought you here to the webinar. And get signed up right now. Secure that position because you want to be in before everyone else starts, so they go in your downline rather than you going into theirs. It's time sensitive. Get off the webinar right now and get signed up. And guys, what we want you to do is get in touch with your sponsor and start making some phone calls. We're going to hold another webinar in the next 2 hours, and you should make it a goal to have 3 people on that next webinar. Okay, 2 hours later, doing the webinar, and at the end we close it the exact same way, telling those folks get started. We did all the telling and selling for you. We're going to help them get started with you guys, and then we're going to do another one in the next 2 to 3 hours from there. And it just goes over and over and over again, several times a day, every single day. I don't know if we're going to do Sundays. We'll see if we have volunteers to do the Sundays. I personally don't do Sundays, but day in and day out for 90 days. And if you guys engage in that, even if you don't have 3 people on every webinar, maybe you only got 1 on every webinar, maybe you only got a couple a day, but you stay plugged in and you get your team plugged in, think about that. Think about the duplication of that, the exponential growth of it. Guys, trust me, this works. All right, doing blitz and building duplication through my teams back when I used to build teams, it took me less than 24 months, and I was actually leading over 300,000 people in 150 different countries. This works. Plug into it and make sure that that your team members are plugging in. Again, just make sure that you're working and creating that duplication. That's what's important about the 90-day blitz. And when you come out of it 90 days from now, you guys can do anything for 90 days. But when you come out of that 90-day blitz, look at the size of the team, look at the size of the income, and guys, you will change your life. All right? Now, what I want to go through at this time is I want to show you the new back office and the new website. I know we're right at an hour. Bear with me. It's going to be well worth your time to see this. Let me get over to the internet here. Just a moment. All right. Okay. Now, in your chat box, can somebody just put in there, are you seeing my screen? I need to make sure that you guys do see this. Anybody at all? Just put in your, okay, perfect. Thank you, Karen and Nick. Appreciate that. All right. Make sure this is, there we go. Okay. A lot of time, over like 2.5, 3 months has gone into this. We've been working on it, and there's a lot of little intricate details and things that we've worked on, the wording, everything like that. You know what? Here's what's going to happen, though. We're going to put it up, and one of you guys are going to find a typo or something. I know it's going to happen. It always does. But I'm extremely proud of this. I think my team has done an exceptional job on it. Let's go ahead and go on down through it. We got the join now. We got the webinars buttons. These obviously will link the same as it does now for the webinars registration page. Then the join now, I'm going to show you that here in a moment. I think it's killer. What Ben, the head programmer on this, has done. Lawrence has been working with him on the design and the user experience of it. But look right here, we got our products, and the first product, Leafit. Makes sense, right? Because if we're going to be a social media marketing company, why not talk about our social media network first? All right. Now you guys might see this popping up a lot more now. Self-monetize. That is a new current term that Lawrence created. And what does it say? I mean, it says that our users have the ability to monetize their content. So we're going to be going away from the snap it, tag it, share it. It pays you, and we're going to be heading into self-monetize. I think it's a lot catchier and very, very current. And then when we come down here, obviously we have the different media. We may be putting the radio up here. I don't know. I'm leaving that up to Lawrence. But we got the behind-the-scenes video. Once the Bloomberg and Fox News starts to air the show, then we'll put a link to that up here as well. You go down a little bit further, you got the iGrow University. We talk about becoming OMCA, that's Online Marketing Certified Associate. In the new back office, once that goes up. And guys, with the new back office, you're going to see new features going in there on a regular basis. I got a ton of things being worked on for that. When the new back office goes up, you're going to see it here in just a moment, but when it goes live, I don't want to call it a skeleton, but it's going to be an improvement from what we have now, and then you'll see new features going in there every few days. And we're working with the Associate Advisory Board on a lot of that, different things that they want to see happening and things. So it's going to be pretty hot, guys. So anyways, we talk about OMCA. We come down here. We give an example of the Facebook marketing module. Matter of fact, if you click right there, it's going to play about a minute of one of the modules. All right, because of the Facebook module, excuse me. We want people to understand what it is that we're providing and how valuable it is, and to sit there and go, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I've been needing to know. Okay? and then they realize that that's just one of 55 different courses that we have in our university. Pretty sick what's going to happen there. The opportunity, because of the fact that we went away from the Leafit social network and became our own marketing arm here with iGrownet. I shouldn't say went away from the Leafit social network, because we separated the two of them. That's what I meant to say. We now have the opportunity on our website right here to go in depth into the opportunity. And I love the way that Lawrence and Ben made this flow here. It makes sense. I mean, you go from left to right, and right here, check out our industry-leading compensation plan. Check out the webinars. Join as iGrow Associate today and unlock the massive earning potential, or excuse me, earning power of our network. And they can click right there to get started. Let me go down a little bit further. Don't take our word for it. This is testimonials. If you guys want to have your testimonial on here where your team sees it, where your prospects see it, and they see that you're engaged and active, guys, you could have your testimonial right here. Here's Justin Halladay. Okay, he just spoke a couple of minutes ago. Will Cormany, one of our other big leaders. Elise Williams. Okay, we were just talking about her on the webinar tonight. She's got her testimonial on here. This is what the leaders are doing, guys. Martin Regan, one of our guys out of Australia, major leader, massive help for the company. And Greg Greisner, I was just talking to him earlier today. Nick Hetcher, one of our largest builders in the entire company. Guys, you could be on here as well. So you choose what you want to do with your testimonial and send it in. We'll approve it, and we can get it on the site so that your testimonial is going scrolling across here. Let's see. I'm not going to go down to the about yet. We're going to save that actually for the launch, and you guys will you'll get another little update on the about us portion of this when we go live. So let's now go over here to the new back office. Okay, so when you go through your site, you log into your back office. I'm in somebody's back office here. Now, what I want to explain to you guys before I start going through all this stuff is none of the numbers are real, the matrix, nothing like that. This just is a mock-up that we've done here, and just happened to use Michael G for the mock-up. So right now, when you first go in, we've got Vine. Under the Vine, that's your share, your matrix viewer, leadership board, leaderboards, which will have both real-time and all-time leaderboards. And we got the My Sponsor. That was what Coach Cathy was talking about here this evening, was the My Sponsor. I'll show that to you. And then My Personals. Okay. Actually, I got to change that. It's called My Personnel. It's supposed to be My Personals. But I mean, right now, this portion on the share is going to look similar to what you have in your back office. But this is all going to be redesigned on the share portion, as well as where the training videos and things like that are. See the training videos down here, your lead capture pages, your banner ads, all that stuff will be more on a carousel type here in the near future. We're working on that design right now. The wireframe's being put together how we want that to look with our designers. But it'll be more like a carousel, like you'll see on like YouTube, where you can just scroll to the left or to the right and see all the different videos. After 30 days, they'll drop into the archives. All right, but this is the share page for now. Let me show you the matrix again. These aren't all real numbers or anything like that. Just an example for what we're doing here today. We are going to have where it's dark. It's going to be a dark color if you're active, gray if you're inactive. Again, this is not active, guys. This is just us doing our programming. So right here it says 1, 2, 3. That's the 3 legs. If you hover over this person, you see all the blue. That means that those were actively brought in through him or his group. Okay. Same thing here. You hover over Tor. Anyways, it'll show who's linked to him. You see where the blue lines are. So each person you hover over, you see what they're responsible for. Let's go ahead and actually click on somebody here. Okay, we'll click on this one. When I click on it, what it did is did away with the rest of the matrix for Michael and brought up Tor's matrix. Okay, so it condensed it down to just his. Now I can go back up, okay, and where I can go to the top actually, and that will take me right back up and close off everything else. Then I can scroll to the right and I can see my entire matrix. So in this case, I can see I've got 2 empty spots, or Michael has 2 empty spots over here. Okay, so it allows you to quickly manage your matrix, and we're showing you guys the first 3 levels like what you have right now. Now, why did we go left aligned? Well, I got a little surprise for you. Watch this. It shows you on level 4 what your total count is. It shows you total count on every single level, but when you click here, boom, it just opened up that level. Now you can go off over here and see your entire level and how many open spots you have, who's active, who's inactive. You can do this all the way down now, guys, to manage your matrix through the 9th level. Okay? Now, it's difficult for programmers to be able to for who's inactive, who's active, which missing spots. You know, you're just looking for that. On top of that, you can also click on people while you're down here. Let me look for somebody. I don't know if we've pushed it that far down on the mock-up here. Let's see. But it's the same thing. You can come in and click on someone. Okay, so like right here, let's say we want to look at Nikki. I can click on Nikki. Boom, pulls Nikki's matrix up. Okay, did away with everything else, right? Now I can hit top, and it takes me immediately back to the top where Michael is, and it closed everything back up for me. You see how nice that is and how well that works? Incredible, guys. And we'll continually add new features to this. For example, like when you click on someone, it shows you their name, it shows you how many descendants they have underneath of them, who their sponsor is, and it also, underneath descendants or right above that, will put how many personals they have. All right. We'll also be providing reports that'll show you who has not paid, which of your personals have not paid versus those that are paid, so that you can reach out and manage your business, right? You want to reach out to those folks that haven't paid and, you know, say, hey, did you know that your card declined, or did you know whatever the problem was, did you know that your membership hasn't paid yet? And they'll go, oh my gosh, no, I didn't know that. I'll go in and get that done right now. So we want to give you guys the reports and ability to manage your business like that. Leaderboards, again, this isn't updated. This is old information. Matter of fact, like the Leafit one, that's not even real. That's just, you know, a plugged-in situation. But this is shows the top 100, you know, builders, all-time builders. We can do the same thing for real-time. But if you look over here, guys, I've added to this team name. And the reason being is that as you hear from the different speakers on the inner circle, you need to create environment. You need to create duplication. What better way to create an environment than to create a team, right? So we put team name here, and that'll allow, as your team starts to build, your goal is to get as many people onto that monthly leaderboard or the all-time leaderboard as possible, so your team name becomes the dominant, right? It's kind of a competition thing. And then we can do different competitions based on that, different promotions, team-based promotions, or we can do, you know, whatever. I mean, it's a fun thing to have on there. So we put it on there for you guys. Not sure if we're always going to stay first name, last name. We may go to something called like display name to conceal identities for people. But anyway, so that's something fun there. The leaderboards that will be rolling out from day one. My sponsor. So what exactly is my sponsor? And Cathy had you know, dropped a nugget earlier on that one. So let me walk you through what my sponsor is. To set it up, you go over here and edit profile and check this out. Okay, so it's exactly what Cathy was saying. Is this is something myself and Rob Hanley has worked on in the past, and guys, it just breaks down all the walls. You can go out now and talk to anybody, any company. It doesn't matter, you know, who they're involved with already. This gives you guys the ability to talk to anybody and everybody because we're okay with multiple streams of income. All right, we're right here, income streams. But let me take it from step one. You're going to plug in your information, your title. Okay, what rank are you at? Which we could actually have this auto-populate. I just thought of that actually. We could have that auto-populate your rank. Then you got your bio, your birth date, right? Social network, making relationships. Get those birthday wishes right there. So birthday, address. Now, guys, notice there's no asterisk next to any one of these. You never have to do this if you don't want to. But let me explain. I think that you should put as much information on here as possible so you become real to the folks. Like I was talking to Martin Regan the other day, and he's got people joining his team from all over the world. He's never met them. They don't know him. But what better way to make that connection than to let them see your picture? Okay, you can load a photo. You could even load a YouTube video, guys. How would you like to do a special welcome video that when your personals log in their back office and click on their sponsor profile, here's a video. They can click play and they see you welcoming them to the team, and maybe you have a couple of things that you want your team to do. Okay, so you might say, hey, welcome, my name is Ron Pope, I'm your new sponsor, and I just want to welcome you to the team. Here's a couple of things I think you should do right now to get your business building, and remember, I'm here, I'm available to you anytime, whatever, and that might be your video, and but having that ability to make yourself real to them is incredible. Next, we got experience. You can plug in what experiences do you have? What do you do for a job right now? What company do you work with? Whatever. How long you been there? Just tell them something about yourself. Then you got right here training. What different training courses have you been through? What kind of special training have you done that maybe they could lean on? Maybe you've got some kind of talent that they don't have. Okay, skills. Again, you can put your skills in here and rate your skills. Okay. Then you've got income streams. This is that part Cathy was talking about, where you can put a description. Okay, so whatever company you're involved with, outside of Leafit or iGrow, obviously, because they already know you're involved in that one. But you put the title, the product, the project description, and your URL directly to your sign-up link, so that your folks can click on that, okay, and go directly to your page and sign up if they want to. Now, this doesn't go. Let me make this clear. This only is visible by your personals that you brought into this company. This is not visible by anyone else beyond your personals. It will not be available to your personals or 7, 8, 9 levels down. It will not be available to anybody other than your personals. Okay. Then you got social networks. Tell them where you're at. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Even give them your Skype ID so they can get a hold of you. Maybe they want to know where in the world you are. They have no idea where Lake Elsinore is. All right? So show them a map. Let them know, this is where I reside. Hopefully you guys like that. Matter of fact, in your chat box, if you guys like that feature right there, because I'm excited about that, if you like it, would you just put something in your chat box and let me know? Okay. Excellent, excellent. Okay, great, great. Are you guys having connection issue? Or are you having a problem hearing me? I'm seeing some people are saying that they might be having a problem. So if you're having a hard time hearing me, no, sometimes? I'm not sure what the problem would be unless I'm having an internet connection tonight. I apologize for that. Not sure why it would be glitchy. All right, let's go ahead now to the next tab here, and I want to go over to well, I'll just tell you, under the money tab, that's going to have like money in, money out. It's going to have so monthly payments that you've made in, cash outs that you've done. Now, we've gone back to August 1st and migrated all the information in here. Beyond August 1st prior, obviously you guys have to have access to that information for your taxes and things. That will be on a downloadable document for you, where you'll be able to click in your back office to download your previous money in, money out with us. But August 1st forward, you'll still have that in your back office. You're also going to have, underneath the money tab, you're going to have the credit wallet. Okay, and that is not an e-wallet. A credit wallet, guys, I did not show you that. Let me go back over here real quick and click join now. Hang on one second here. Don't go to that website if you guys would. The programmers are working on it, on the integration. This is what I wanted to show you guys. And so when they click on join now, it will show invited by, and then it gives them the choice to join as a free affiliate. They click right here, and it's just going to ask them real quick basic information, no payment information or anything. Or over here, they can join as a paid associate, and I'll go ahead and click this one here. I'll show you guys. This page comes up, okay, $49 a month, first name, last name, enter email, confirm email, okay, phone number, username, password, confirm password, and then we collect their information, street, address, city, state, region, okay, because we're global, country, age, gender. Terms of sale, we talk a little bit about that. They click the I understand and agree to the terms. Then they got the credit card information down here that we're collecting, the CVV and stuff. But right here, we have something called credit voucher. And I came all the way back here just to show you guys this. And then it says enter voucher code. What is that? Well, underneath the money tab, you guys will have something called credit voucher, or excuse me, credit wallet. And this is where you can fund your credit wallet. You can do a wire, credit card, whatever. Fund that credit wallet. Let's say you want to put $1,000 in there. And you're somebody who leads a team where a lot of people on your team don't have a credit card, whether they're in a country that don't use, they just don't have a whole lot of credit cards, or maybe it's just somebody who doesn't have one and they want to just give you the cash. You could very quickly go in there, click on create voucher, and within a second you have a 32-digit random code. Email that over or text it, whatever, over to the person that is signing up right now, and they plug it in right there. Okay, right here, and then they hit join now, and it pays for their membership just that fast. So you can take it under your control now to help your members get signed up, even if they don't have a credit card. Okay, plus you'll have your e-wallet back there. Right now we have iPayout. We'll be adding probably Payoneer and a couple of different payout pay-in systems that we'll be working on. For global, as well as obviously, well, it'll be global purposed. So Payoneer and I'm not sure if we're going to do Western Union or not. I know some people are requesting that, so we'll look into all those different money in, money out systems. Let's see. Yesterday we're working on the calendar. Nope, still working on the calendar. With the calendar, guys, this is going to be a calendar where all the corporate events will show up on it. In your back office, so you'll see all the corporate events. It'll show like the speakers who's speaking on the different calls and things. On top of that, it will give you guys the ability to put your own personal things in there as well. So it'll be a shared calendar with corporate, right? You'll see our stuff, we won't see yours. And then one of the additional features after the back office goes live, I'm going to have the programmers program in a feature where you can actually share your calendar with your personals. So if you want to do a training this Saturday or something like that, and you want to let your team know about it, you can let your personals know, and they can pass it on down the line. You see, and we'll have different features, back here where you guys can, chat and things like that as we move forward with the back office. So lots of user experience. It is going to be like one-touch sharing and stuff. So it'd be pretty incredible. Right here, we've got the products. You click on Leafit, take me to Leafit, put a little content in here, for people to understand what's about to happen. They go over to leafit.com, they can read about the social network, or take me to the university. Okay. Under more, this is pretty cool. Right now we have the retailers in here. We've got a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be coming in underneath the more tab. Right now, again, we've just been trying to get all the basics in place and get this active for you guys. And then we'll continue to add new features. But under retailers, we have over 20,000 retailers. I want to point something out. This has not been updated in this new back office yet. It obviously will be before we go live. But with the retailers, one of the things I want to point out here too, guys, so you guys understand, is we have 20,000 different, over 20,000 different retailers that we work with. But London, links of London, UK would be different than. That's a horrible example. Let's say Walmart UK would be different than Walmart Asia, which is different than Walmart USA. All right, so that would actually show up as 3 different retailers in that. But look at this here. So if you guys have been wondering what categories we have, which countries, what retailers, all that, we've given it to you in your back office here. Here's all the different categories that you guys can work through. Here's the different countries and things that we operate in for these retailers, and then you can even search out a specific retailer. All right, so hopefully that you guys are excited about that. Give me something in your chat box one more time. I love the interaction here. Do you guys? Is this something that you're excited about? Is this something cool? Excellent, excellent. Okay, yes. Kylie, how do you say that? Oh, fantabulous. I love that. Okay, perfect. Let's go back over to the webinar here. Pause that for a second. Give me a moment. And we'll get this underway one more time. Okay, you guys should be seeing my screen here. All right, well, hopefully you guys really got excited about what we have going there with the new back office, the new website, the new direction here with the iGrow network and the Leafit social network. I call it a new direction, but I have to tell you guys, the vision hasn't changed from day one. This has actually been planned, and it just took a little bit of time to get to this point to get all these things done for you guys. So we're excited to be rolling this out. Let me talk to you real quick about the 50K race. If you're new, you maybe haven't heard of it. We're giving away $200,000 when we hit 5,000 paying associates. So you want to talk about being a new startup company, you guys are in at the very ground floor beginning here, and this is where the most wealth is made, is the folks that get in at the beginning and plug into the system. That's how you build massive teams, is when you have a great product, a good company, and you guys plug in right from the beginning. So congratulations again on being here tonight and being part of Leafit and iGrow from the beginning. When we hit 5,000 paying associates, guys, we're going to give away $15,000 to the individual who has the most personally sponsored. Same thing at 10,000. The individual who has the most personally sponsored will get another 25. But guys, what I got to say is at 25,000 paying associates, which means you should start from day one, the game changes, okay? Because we're not a recruiting company. We're all about building relationships and networks. And so the first 10,000 associates, the reason we paid out to the individual with the most personally sponsored is that was really a race to 10,000. Okay, so engage. You could still win that race if you're coming on tonight. Open up your book, your contact list. That's what I'm looking for. Open up your contact list and start building away. At 25,000 paying associates, though, the game changes. It's the individual with the most personally sponsored who each have their 3 associates. Right? $50,000 going out there. At 50,000 paying associates, again, the individual with the most personally sponsored associates who each have their 3, $110,000 will be going out to that individual. Guys, we're going viral right now. We're gaining momentum each and every day, and my suggestion is choose to move forward right now. Get your sponsor's username, go to the replicated website, and secure your position tonight. Download the app after you do that and start playing with it, get used to it, and then follow the step-by-step system. Plug into all the different webinars. Listen to what your upline has to say. You know, really get engaged here. Get on the phone and start inviting folks to each and every one of the webinars, and when that blitz comes out, make sure that you're involved in it. It was the best thing that I ever did for myself, for my family, for the legacy that I leave my kids, was getting involved in that first blitz campaign that I'd never heard of prior to 1998. Get involved with the blitz campaign. It will change your life. Build relationships and have a lot of fun, guys. This is where the fun begins, and I just want to say welcome to the team. And with that, we're going to go ahead and end the webinar. I want to thank you so much for coming out and spending this time with us. I want to thank Justin and Coach Cathy for the words of wisdom that you spoke into the webinar here tonight. Thank you so much, guys, for the opportunity to work with you and build a massive network together. Have a great night.